said my name perfectly, so I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
Good afternoon, Honorable Dr. Louis Sabané, Deputy Minister Lisa Morris-Julian, Mrs. Marlene Cuellar, Ms. Jamie Hoyt, Ms. Kiran Maharaj, my dear colleague, Mr. Shante Moore, my wonderful public affairs team, thank you. And of course, a very warm welcome to all of the youth participants in this first ever Fact Check Media Literacy Program. We are so delighted to partner with U.S. Embassy Port of Spain and our implementing partners, Smart Term and the Media Institute of the Caribbean, to launch this really innovative online curriculum created to help young people in both our countries hone their media literacy and critical thinking skills. And while this particular program is of 2 weeks duration, of course, you will be applying the lessons learned over the course of your lifetime. When I think about the conundrum of the information age, I am reminded of the famous line, "Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink," from Samuel Taylor Coleridge's poem, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. Meaning, of course, you're surrounded by something, but it's not necessarily useful and you're not necessarily benefiting from it. And this is really the irony of the information age, isn't it? When we are just bombarded with this dizzying array of source material, striking us from every direction, and we don't know quite what to do with some of these sources sometimes, or how to evaluate the information. So ironically, this might be called the misinformation age. Of course, we've heard misinformation is false information, and disinformation is a bit more sinister because it's designed to deliberately mislead readers. But both are very damaging to democracies, because when voters are not equipped with accurate, timely, and unbiased information, their ability to choose their government is compromised. When consumers don't have access to the facts about products, their choices are manipulated. When young people rely exclusively on a few media outlets that are curated by their social media apps, they're self-censoring and they enter an echo chamber where a healthy debate about things that inform policymaking are simply not happening. So there are many angles to consider when fact-checking, not just truthfulness, but comprehensiveness. So I'm sure we all agree that information literacy is now more important than ever. Rampant false information will weaken even most vibrant democratic societies. It will undermine trust in democratic institutions. And of course, we have seen this play out during the global COVID pandemic, how this widespread misinformation and sometimes even intentional disinformation has sown doubt and confusion that has made it even more difficult to confront a public health challenge that includes all of us. A deadly virus is a threat to all, as is disinformation and misinformation. Now, disinformation, as we heard from my colleague, Chargé Moore, is used by authoritarian regimes as a tool of manipulation. And the trajectory of history changed on February 24th when Russia violated international law by invading Ukraine. And prior to the invasion, as my colleague alluded to, we heard statements, chilling statements from Russian President Vladimir Putin distorting Ukrainian history to deny its very sovereign existence, to attempt to justify his unprovoked aggression and war against innocents. And as American University professor Pat Outford-Eads once said, media literacy is a basic tool for citizenship in an information society, informed citizenry. That reality is more true than ever in 2022. So we are really grateful for all of you participating in this important initiative that will help you in your path to becoming the next generation of leaders in Belize and in Trinidad and Tobago, leaders who know how to readily distinguish fact from fiction, because we're all responsible for correcting the record. But you, as future leaders, you are the custodians of truth, and you are the warriors of accuracy and integrity. So we hope that you will continue to share the skills that you learn in this course beyond these 2 weeks. And I want to also thank everybody on this Zoom call who made this really terrific program possible. Thank you.